Good morning, Canada and BC in general. Today is the weather update this morning. As you see, it snowed quite a bit and it's slippery. So take extra caution on the roads. And just a sec. We'll be right back with a breaking news story. Breaking news, we just got word that President Kennedy has been assassinated in a parade convoy in Dallas, Texas. We will get more information later on this evening. Good evening, Canada. Today's top story is news reliable in the 1960s than it was now. Let's get into it. Dive into it or into it? Hope you guys liked the Dateline episode before this too. Alright, let's go. The world has evolved in technology. As television became the primary source, people have been watching the news for quite a bit. People are tuning in to get the latest news, and opinions have shifted. The news has shifted into a more opinion-based and targeted people's emotions and has created a backlash of arguments and argumentations. In the 60s, television brought pictures in black and white of global, local events happening straight into people's homes and viewers all over the world. It became the primary source to deliver news, share public opinions, and unite people in great moments. However, there was good stories that happened and terrifying events that happened. Like John F. Kennedy's assassination, Mr. Martin Luther King Jr., I Have a Dream speech, and the Cuban Missile Crisis, and the first man landing on the moon. News brought the world together as they were able to listen to what was happening in the world and all around them. News was much more reliable back then, despite the lack of technology. In the 60s, television was raw footage, and since the technology didn't have the advance as that it does now, there was far more work to edit films. Film editors used desktop machines, which allowed them to edit the video while watching it on a small screen. And then they had to go back and cut the footage by their frame. In today's day, it is so easy for anyone with a laptop and the technology to change many things. During the 60s, people were only allowed to watch the networks that were streaming and nothing more if the channels weren't on. The three news channels that were available: ABC News, CBC News, and NBC News. Now our list of news channels has gone through the roof, and as well as there's journals, articles, radio podcasts, and Facebook, which is new. We have to be very careful which news channel we get our updates, since there's so many that obtain it, and it's hard to know the truth. There were stories of how newscasters can be paid to say what the government wants to hear. Articles will be navigated, and it is difficult for young viewers to navigate through the outline and read the accurate accounts. Life in the 60s was much simpler and easier to rely on what the TV said. It is important to always trust the right news, but the technology advancing and changing, people can be anyone, say anything, and please the viewers. Thank you for tuning in to tonight's top story. This is Keeping It Cool with Dave Burns, even though my last name is Burns. Good night, Canada, and back to you, Jim. Oh, I'm on air. Thanks. Back to the weather. It is snowing, or it stopped snowing a little bit. Road conditions are not the best, so we're advising people, if you don't have to travel or go anywhere, please stay home and stay off the roads, as this morning there's been a couple more accidents. So, once again, stay off the roads, and have a nice night. Good night, Canada. Good evening, Canada. Today we'll be talking about, oh my god, green. Let's do like a purple blue. That's too dark.
Oh no.
Good evening, Canada. Today's top story was the news reliable in the 1960s. Let's dive into it. The world has been. Hello, Canada. Today's top story was the news reliable in the 1960s. Let's news it. 2, 1. Breaking news: John F. Kennedy. Oh, that was bad. Hello guys, thank you for watching this video. If you stay tuned to the end, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and wait for more videos. I know I've been posting school videos. I haven't really had the time or motivation to bust out my cameras and get them all charged up and film something lately. I'd appreciate if you were to comment. If you can comment, don't ask me questions, please. I've had the same person ask me some questions. I'm not going to reply to any of your questions if you're just going to question or make rude comments. So if you try to comment and I don't reply, it's probably because you made a rude comment and I don't really want to answer it because I don't have the time to, or I don't need to answer your question. And it would be nice if you guys don't make fun of me as I'm filming these videos that can often take hours on end to edit and film. I'd just appreciate it if you just say thanks for the film or give a thumbs up to the video and post it with your friends. And yeah, don't forget to subscribe if you're not already. Smash the bell if you can't. And wait for the next school video of cringiness, because that's all I do. And I'll try to post a video soon as maybe something to do in the snow. Maybe YouTube shorts with my RC tracks. Alright, peace.